Everybody, welcome back to the Rust Gear server, Season 3, Episode 30 with me, Sid, and I just noticed something different about myself, and that is I am wearing the wrong armour. Somehow, I managed to put the wrong one on. So, what is the plan for today? Let me just get us over here. Let me go and fast start down here. Because, and I need to slow down, we had a tragedy earlier in the week, and that tragedy, what are you? You're a chicken? They're all chucks, and there is a chickadee, little chicken. Okay, that's fine, and there's a chicken there as well. I am actually going to leave that open, I think. So tragedy. So yeah, I'll take that, and then we can go. Where can we go? Up there, perhaps. Get these in the mood to breed a little bit. I do need to make some more cages to actually undo. I mean, I've got a good supply of chucks, but the tragedy was over here in near the community centre, and get off my land. No, it's not mine, it's community. Yeah, the tragedy was over in the community centre, and the simple, terrible thing what happened was a bear. So it turns out bears can reach through chisel blocks and kill animals, because he killed everything except for one tier 10 chuck. Now, there was a reason why I kept a whole load of spares, and that was, alright, so you've got 2 fertile eggs, but you are not doing your job, madam. Get broody, hatch, and 2 fertile eggs there. We've got lots of fertile eggs. I need broody chickens, because that is the only survivor, and that's the cockerel that was in the in here, basically. So I've set another batch of stuff breeding over there, and everything is good. So first plan of the day is we are going to make some stuff. For starters, we're going to make a couple of plates, and then we're going to make some tools. There's a reason for this. This is me in charity mode. I know it's not charity. It's friendly mode. Charity always makes, to me, sounds a little bit like, you know, you're feeling sorry for someone. I'm not. But one of the gears who was with us right at the start, but it had a disaster basically, and hasn't been online since the start of the season, and that is Punkhole, the Australian gear. Sorry, bad Australian accent, but there you go. And he's now got to working with his PC. He's had other life problems, which, you know, if you follow the links in the description, which give you the links to all of the Gears channels, you will be able to eventually find Punk's channel and be in a position to have a look at them. But obviously we are in like April now, and that's like 3 and a bit whole months, nearly 4 months of missed things. Now the rest of us are all romping around with steel and all sorts of nice stuff, and I'm sure Punk will want to go out and do some prospecting and find all his own stuff, but I thought, just as a welcome back to the server gift, we could just throw together a care package. So we're going to start off with a mining lantern, because mining lanterns are great. I'm going to have to go and find some fat somewhere, aren't I? Oh, damn it. I know I've got some back at the house. It's not a problem. And we're going to make a set of tools out of meteoric iron, because bizarrely, that's what I've got the most of. So you know, it's not like I'm using up my good stuff. I'm actually using up the stuff that I've got so much of. Anybody from normal seasons, well, that would be copper. I'd be like, I'm going to make you some copper tools, and everybody would be like, oh, copper's a bit poo, isn't it? But no, we are going better than copper. We are, and there's only one thing you can make with these. So yeah, I've got so much meteoric iron that it's actually copper is more valuable to me than meteoric iron. So there you go. But I thought, you know, we'll do a falx, a pick, shovel, axe, and maybe a knife. I think that will work. And then we shall leave it somewhere discreet in the middle of the community centre, in a chest with his name, and we'll let him know on the Discord that it's there for him. So gives him a little bit of a start. And I've got lots of spare gambleized armour, so let's get the bits. It seems kind of cheapskate, but I've got a lot of this. Doesn't mean you should be wasteful with it, does it? Oh, that was lucky. Okay, there's that, and last right, and oh, falx. There we go. Boop, boop. I suspect this is going to use the whole thing. But yeah, you know, good neighbour kind of thing. And actually, without intending to, I just realised that with Punk being Australian and I was sat there doing neighbours. Anybody who gets that thinks it's, you know, for those of you who remember the soap opera Neighbours, I really am quite. It's quite scary that I actually remember when that started. I used to be able to watch that. I used to watch that when I came home from secondary school, aged. I've probably been about, I think it was, I'd have probably been like 12 or 13. Man, that makes you feel old. I mean, being old is actually the key for feeling old. If you manage that one, then you're in laughing. But yeah. So I've just got, we've done falx, we've done you, so shovel and knife. Okay, that's fine. We'll get these up to temperature, we'll get them hammered out, and then we'll find a suitable place to leave them for Punk and let him know they're there. And yeah, that should do it. I need to get these up to about 800. They don't like working at 700 odd. There we go. Right, so shovel. Can never find that. Where? There. Boom, 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 ba-doo, doo, ba-doo, doo. Love this auto clicker mod. Like I say, like with Terra Firma Craft, the concept of this is great. The little mini game, doing the thing, and all the things, you know, and it's a really nice concept. Gets old really quickly though, especially when tools wear out quickly. Now luckily we are not in that boat. We have tool durability, I think it's at 200%. I'm not 100% certain on that one. But what shall we go with? A kniff? A kniff's always handy, isn't it? I don't know whether you can get two out of a ingot or not. You know, I've never quite worked out, because you get the option of doing two, but I'm always worried about if I do it, then I'll need to heat up another ingot to make two knives, and very carefully And I'm not going to know either, am I? I think I got more than enough there for 2. Right, we need to pop you away. Go and grab you. Go and put you away. Grab that lot. Now, the bit I am missing is fat. Let me go and grab that. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I am stupid. It was a brass plate, not a tin bronze plate. So, yes, that was a thing. But other than that, got everything, he says. Pardon me. So yeah, what else has been happening while we're hammering here? So I don't know if I mentioned, I'm sure I must have mentioned at some point, but I started undertaking a course of hypnotherapy course. The local hypnotherapy centre with a lady called Bridget, who's the hypnotherapist who got me through quitting smoking. That's how I quit smoking 8 years ago. I had hypno, and it worked for me. So I decided to take a chance on hypnotherapy for weight loss, for food relationships, basically. And the peculiar situation I was in was, the smoking back in the day when I had the smoking cessation therapy was, I'm trying to think, what was it, £250 sterling. I'm not entirely sure what that translates to into freedom money, but it's probably 350, something like that. Again, not 100% certain. And let's just stick in some food as well. In fact, there we go, and some healing. My little care package. And so I was very cautious about the weight loss one. Not that I didn't think it would work for me, because I've already got past experience of this working for me. That bear actually is quite gross, and it was more to do with the fact that the thing said, oh, well, that's my to-do list, is it? Oh, that's all old. Let's delete that. We'll reuse this. I've completely forgotten I'd done it. Welcome back. Care package. Hey, punk. Sounds wrong saying that, so I like them things. Thought you might be able to use a few tools and bits to get you to speed after your long hiatus. Hiatus. That is right, that's how you spell hiatus, isn't it? I'm going to have to do it checking now. Hiatus or hiatus? Yeah, I got it right, I think that's right. When you look at something and you're going, is that right? Maybe it doesn't need a capital H though. All the best. Sid. Smiley face. Actually, smiley face with a pointy nose. Sign. Comfort. So that is all done. Right, we can pop this away. So yeah, the difference, and also surprisingly, the difference for food relationship hypnosis and smoking cessation is that smoking cessation is relatively simple. It requires 1 2-hour session, and if it works for you, you don't go back. It doesn't. You're not into that kind of thing. I think I can do it with this. So put the attention of Bunker. I'm not sure whether he actually capitalizes thing. Let's put it into 28 is a bit big. Let's go for 24. Save. Right. Pop that. No. So with food relationship, the hypnosis takes considerably longer. Get a screenshot. I'll give that to a thing and let Punk know that it's in the thing. And consequently, you're going to be a dick, aren't you? Consequently, I'm sorry, I'm being nosy and getting distracted. Yeah, nothing much changed there either. Consequently, we'll get there. You end up having to have multiple sessions of hypnosis rather than the single course of hypnosis. And yeah, it can get very expensive. Now, the estimate as given to me was got a lot of space in here to fill, Shino. I expect to see machines. So the concern for me is that you could be looking at, well, the estimate is as many as half a dozen sessions, and 250 is now close to 300 quid a session. So I was very cautious, shall we say, about the entire thing. But I decided to bite the bullet because I really did need to lose the weight, and the obvious way to achieve that was just to go for it. I can't sit here being worried that things. I want to have a few chucks. That one. And that one. I need 1 2 3, so I'll take one more chuck, put them into the other one because it will speed up the breeding, I think. So yeah, I started 7 weeks ago now. I had my first session, and there's some sugar aversion therapy in the hypnosis, so try and get your thing. So essentially the diet that you go on to is the keto diet, if you're familiar with the word. It's basically all I'm eating. My diet now consists of salad, meat, dairy, eggs, no carbs, well low carbs. I'm allowed up to 30 grams of carbs a day. So I'm not eating bread, I'm not eating pastries, not eating pasta, rice, potatoes, any root vegetables. In fact, I do draw the line at onions. I can't live without onions, so there you go. But so I had that, and as I say, the sugar aversion therapy, which was interesting, basically means that I have not had, nor have I wanted, any chocolate, sweets, anything. I've not craved pastries, biscuits. I have been completely without them now. I had a second course after 4 weeks just to help reinforce the first course of hypnosis, and you know, still not had any cravings, and to date, in 7 weeks, I've lost 1 stone and 1 pound, which I have no idea what that is in kilos. It's bizarre. I measure when I'm cooking, I measure in grams. When I'm measuring for DIY things, I work in millimeters and meters, centimeters. When I do absolutely everything except for anything that relates to my height or my weight, I work in metric. But the moment I start talking about my own height and my own weight, I revert immediately to imperial. Don't know why, I just do. So anyway, that's the long and the short of it really. I am rapidly losing weight and hoping to get down to my target weight. So you got 1, 2, you only get 2 out of that little lot, or is there another one? Oh, there's a third one down there, look. Oh, they're so cute. Shame you can't pick them up. Anyway, I have rattled long enough. Let us head back down to the desert base, where I will show you what I've been up to, and we'll get on with some more. I actually need to go and grab a few supplies as well. I've got space, so we'll do that here. I'm just going to take a few bits and pieces from my my stash of things over here. My one-man trash. We're going to be borrowing heavily from there today. So let me grab a few bits and pieces, and I shall be back with you in a moment. Alright, we are back at the desert build, where I will just engage flight mode briefly. So just so we're up to date, up to speed, this area is now all chiselled around here, all chiselled around here, all chiselled around there. Chisel on this side, not 3-dimensional, not done on that side still. That's the thing. However, this is done. That bit is still to be done, and internally, these are all done. I've left this cracked sandstone in, but I have covered over the bigger cobblestone as things. So kitchen as before. This area just uses a storeroom. That area uses a storeroom. But what's happened here? Oh, we have a banister going up the stairs. Isn't that nice? Nothing fancy, and a lot of pantograph work things. Gives me a bit of things, and then we carry on up. So now I can still fall off, but that's beside the things. I've also put in dividers in here. So we've got a room, another room with a door, close it, and a small room with a door, and obviously up to the vault. So this bit is going to be about trying to decorate this, and I'm going to have to make a few trips back because of this. There are some bits and pieces I would like. I mean, I'd like some carpet. I'm just not entirely sure. If you put those together, they don't go down, do they? They don't join up, which is a pain. You know, because you see that there. If I just borrow you and place you there, it's not in any way dynamic to. And it destroys itself when you put it on. Wow, there's something I didn't know. Today I learned. I may have one piece left. So this room through here is going to be a library stroke study area for the things. We still need to decorate the bedroom. I haven't forgotten it. It's just that this is the thing which is in my consciousness right now. So there's the thing. So in here we're going to have some bookshelves. We're going to have some storage. We're going to have a lot of decorative items, and it's going to be great. We'll probably stick a bookshelf up on this wall. Would seem to be the obvious one because it's massive. And then we can do something a little bit cleverer over there. Now, what I have brought with me is not a lot. I have brought some astronomical stuff, an abacus, some glass stuff for the inner alchemist globes, a ruined protective suit rack. See, I had a vision for that down in here. Some book stands, what else? More books and some scroll racks to go in with the book stands. Now the question is, what actual wood to do these with? Because if we take one of these and I place that just on the wall there, if I place that on the wall there, that is obviously aged wood. Now I've got plenty of aged wood, and if I place down my my toolbox, you know, I can turn said aged wood into planks, and they can be turned into bottle racks, tool racks. Can I actually make an aged bookcase? Is that knotty? Oh yes, I can. Bookshelf. Can I? No. Oh, come on. It's an ingredient for a bookshelf, but you're not showing me how to make it. That's just cheap. And also annoying. Right, let me just come in back here and let's have a look at bookshelf. And go and just look for the basic bookshelf. Should be like that. So if it follows the same recipe, oh, it does. Okay, let's have a look at that. Doesn't blend in that well, does it? Still, that's fine. Let me make another 11 of those, I think, and then we'll have you down and we'll have you down. So how am I going to do some of this? This is a fairly hefty space, so I'm thinking something like that, and then we can throw a scroll rack or two into the mix there, and then I need something for the bottom. Now the issue I've got is one of the things I brought with me is these legacy bookshelves, but I've only got 2 of them, and they're sold by the furniture trader. What have we got? Commodities, survival, clothing. I know I've seen a furniture trader. Survival, survival, commodities, furniture, pin. Let's fly, literally, and see what he's got. I've got my money with me. Let's go and see what, if anything, he's got. I'll see you there. Alright, one furniture trader. Oh, it's Philippe. Oh, you have, and you've got 7 of them. Oh, Philippe, what are they? They're 6 gears each. They're not expensive either. I don't really want anything else you're selling, but I'll have all of those. I mean, what else am I going to spend all my wealth on? I am a rich seraph. Okay, we'll buy those. And buy those. Lovely. Yeah, I've got way more gears than... Just trying to remember, did I clear this one out from the bottom? I probably did. But you know what it's like. I haven't got it marked. Hello? I mean, it really does look like went through it like a dose of salts. Yeah, I remember this. Well, I mean, I suppose I could pick up a few other bits and pieces of scrappage if there's anything left over that I didn't take last time. Because to be honest, I left a lot of stuff behind from inventory, which is the usual. Oh, it's chiseled, is it? Okay. Interesting. Oh, hello. Did I? I must have found this as well. Yeah. I like collecting. One of the things I don't often collect enough of is these little bits, these little nuggets. And also, while you're at it, this aged planks, because obviously they just came in handy, so I should really, whenever I get the opportunity, grab them. Don't think there's much else there. Probably not going to get much out of these, but we'll check them. Rubble, knackered scroll rack, carved acacia platter. Why did I not take that? Again, I must have been very tight for space. Which I'm getting there now, to be honest, but I suppose I want most of that. I wouldn't mind these if I can get them. Right, is there anything I want more than those? Ruined weapons. I think so. I think the rest of this is pretty much worn out at this point. I mean, there's some more rubble, which you may or may not be able to pick up. Don't really need that. Yeah, I think this is long since now finished. We have done with it. I'm going to mark it on the map as a red. Complete ruin. Right, let's head home, and I will see you when we get there. Alright, we've got this. I'm going to need some books to go in these shelves. I've put this out. I've got a little desk. I'm going to get a chair so I might move this over one so we're kind of reading with our back to the window for the light. Need some tables, need some more decorative stuff, a few cobwebs I think as well, just for good measure. But we're getting there. Let me take a quick visit to back to the shop, grab some more bits and pieces, and I'll be back again in a second. Alright, well, I think this is about... Oh, I need a flower. Let me just go and see what's available in the... Oh, wow, this is going to be difficult. There's got to be a fleur or something about, even if it is just, you know, an oxide daisy or something. You're not flowers. You are definitely not flowers. Oxide, a wild daisy. That will do for now. So, we have got a library. And I think I'm happy. It's kind of, again, aiming for a level of clutter, just so it feels lived in. So we've got some flasks, a book stand ready for a book, and a globe bit of thing, a painting, some hooks on the walls, desk with reading implement, that bit of tapestry. That is not right. Let me pop that there anyway. There you go, because it's not quite so invasive. In fact, let me do that one similarly, because they actually occupy a full block space. You can't enter them. They're not like, if that was a chisel block that I'd made, and it would be dead easy to make, then that would be a different ball game entirely. So we've got a big trunk there, all of our stuff, a few bits and pieces. Come over to the books and read our books. I need to get more books in here and more things to make these shelves look fuller, but it'll take time. And we have actually got our resonators. So for example, which one have I not actually heard? I'm not sure whether I've heard this one. Love this model. The way the little spines move at the back. I mean, it's a beautiful piece of workmanship, just to give you something that plays tunes. Anyway, so we've got our record library down here as well. So I think with that in mind, we can get a nice little screenshot, and that's one of the interior rooms complete. I might tweak and twiddle a bit, but might stick a pressure plate by the door, for example. We do need to put a tapestry up in here, but we do need to do something with these areas, so all good. Kitchen is, I think, pretty much complete. There's a little bit of work to do on this end, perhaps. Entrance hall, I've actually put one of these protective suit racks down. It just seemed like something you might walk in and take your protective suit off. And yeah, it's starting to feel like home. Not functional. I will sit there and say straight away that we still need a forge, we still need all of the functional bits, but because of all of the support we've got with the community centre and the spawn town, I'm actually able to spend some time just working on something just for the sake of it, which is actually quite pleasant. It's quite a nice experience to be able to just do something for no other reason than you want to. So yeah, happy with the way this is coming along. Hopefully Punk likes his little care package, and we'll continue this next episode. But until then, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.